Do you see the resemblance? I don't know. We've heard before. Casey and Lee, they have some similar qualities.
It's the gray on the temples. We'll let you be the judge.
Similar qualities. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a very important story that we're going to share with you. One of probably the biggest stories of our lives.
Probably the most influential of my life.
It's up there, it's up there. But it is our adoption story, how we adopted our baby Lily. Let me see if he comes.
Lily, come here.
Come here, Lily. This video's about you. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't want to come be in the video.
Well, I'm gonna go get him.
When we posted our very first YouTube video, I think we had more people ask about Lee than about us. Like, a lot of friends were like, is Lee in the video? Is Lee gonna be on the YouTube channel?
Yeah, at least with my mom. With my mom, it's always, how's Lily? Oh, I'm good. Okay, you're all right? Yeah. How's work? Everything's good? Yeah. How's Lily, though? You get the idea.
We adopted him in 2015 in El Paso, Texas, from the Humane Society in El Paso. So shout out to the El Paso Humane Society.
Shout out, shout out.
They're amazing.
I tell people how Lily was a rescue, and they're like, oh, poor baby. You know, you have to live in a shelter. No, that place is like a water park for dogs.
They take like really good care of the dogs.
I think he was probably downgrading coming to my apartment in El Paso.
Like when I think of adopting a dog, I think of the commercials that are, you know, like in the eye.
With the Sarah McLachlan
and they're
song.
like so sad. No, these dogs were like running around, playing with each other in different, they had like different setups for them. Their own separate areas where they could go indoors and outdoors. Like it was a really nice Humane Society. I had, I guess, heard about the Humane Society through the news station that we worked at, and so I was like, hey, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm not gonna adopt a dog, but I just want to go look at puppies, you know, they're cute. I actually sent him a picture of another dog. I think it was like a golden retriever or something. Like
I lived in a little one bedroom
a way bigger dog.
The golden retriever was not happening. When I went with her, it was kind of one of those deals where it's like, okay, we're gonna look. We'll look. We're not buying anything. We're not doing anything. We're gonna go look. We're gonna look for a dog. We're gonna see you know what they have, and that's it. We're gonna go home just to say we did it. First dog we see when going into the small dog section, and Lily, mind you, he's a Jack Russell terrier-mix, got a little dachshund in there too, and the dog I had growing up.
He's just soaking it up right now.
Just well, I told you, he's lived for this moment, and so I was looking because my childhood dog, it was a Jack Russell Terrier, and we, you know, that's essentially all I knew. So I wanted a small dog. So I go right into the small dog section, and the first guy who sees me, first guy I make eye contact with was this Jim, this little fella, Lee. This handsome guy. He was at the time 1.5. He was surrendered, and we can tell he lived a very posh lifestyle because, and perhaps even more posh than he already lives now, because his little pads were so soft, and they're really soft now too. But so clearly he hasn't skipped a beat. But it was like they were lotioned daily or something like that. They were very soft. So again,
it wasn't like he was running the streets or anything.
Again, another reason why, despite the puppy-eyed look that he, see, look at that look. This is the face of a little guy who would say, I've lived such a traumatic life. The things I've seen, you don't even want to know. Oh, look, no, he's had enough. He's out. He's out. But anyways, yeah, so he was the first guy I saw. It turned into essentially a love at first sight kind of deal.
Yeah, we got to play with him, and he had another dog there at the Humane Society that he was really close with, and so we got to watch them interact, which was actually pretty cool because you get to learn like the temperament of the dog before you're adopting. So you get to see kind of how they interact with other dogs, how they interact with you. You guys can't see him now, but he just went and laid back down in his bed. Like, he's such a calm temperament, but he does still have energy and plays and does so he's like a really good balance.
I guess we should probably get into the sweater part.
How the sweaters started?
Became like a thing, because we mentioned it initially in the first video.
I don't even how exactly did they start?
Here's the deal with the sweaters. The sweaters started the first year we took him home to my parents back in Jersey, 2015. And the stark contrast in temperature, El Paso and New Jersey, goes without saying there's a big difference between the two. my parents, they get him a sweater, a camouflage sweater to kind of go off El Paso. They have a massive military base there, Fort Bliss. So gets him a camouflage sweater and he eats it up. Not literally, figuratively just eats it up, puts it on, falls in love with it. One sweater turned into 2 sweaters. 2 sweaters turned into 5 sweaters. 5 turned into 10, and now it's like 20 at this point.
That's because we live in Texas, so he doesn't wear them all year long. We don't have him in a sweater when it's 100 degrees outside. But you can tell that he likes them. When you get it out, like to put it on him, he's so excited. And then when you take it off, it's like you could tell that he's upset.
He's very expressive, very moody about that as he... This dog.
As he cuddles up in a little ball.
Cuddles up. He loves his high fashion. He loves his aesthetics. He's very dramatic.
We've gotten so lucky. He's been such a good dog. Was already like potty trained when we got him.
Yeah, so whoever initially... was his initial owners
gosh,
for those
can you imagine if his initial owners like somehow saw this video and were like, that was our dog, Lee. Oh my gosh, I would freak out.
Well, if you do see it, like, follow, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, vierasinsa. Okay, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Going to lay
He's back.
now on the blanket. I guess I just share that kind of adoption story, or that it was my first time going through that, just because we had such a good experience. And if you were thinking about adoption, I would definitely not hesitate. The dog's helping you and you're helping the dog in exchange, and it's kind of just a really unique bond.
Going to El Paso was just kind of almost kind of like a culture shock, and what ultimately, of course, as we know, turned into a good sense of the term. But he's almost kind of like a representation of how like the past, you know what I mean? Like the past 6-7 years have went. Like you get him in El Paso. He travels with me to Shreveport.
Yeah.
Right. He travels with me to Shreveport when things go there. Comes back to San Antonio. Comes here. It's kind of like he's a metaphoric symbol of my 20s, so to speak.
I think it's just all animals, all pets. I think, you go through a lot of life events with them, and they just really mean a lot. He really just is like our child, a part of our lives. And so... yeah, we're just happy to have him. We're very lucky. Right, Lily? We're lucky.
So you can see Lily's clearly over this.
We actually need to go take Lee on a walk, because poor thing, he has been inside all day.
And it's been rainy and it's been gross. Yep. No, there it is. That's the trigger word for him.
All right. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Tell them,
that's my story.
Yes.
That's my story.
Tell them, like, follow, subscribe. Can you say that?
That's my story.
I hope that went over. well, anyways,
all right.
If you want more Lee Viera content, and who doesn't? I mean, you saw him. You see him right now. Who doesn't want more Lee Viera content? We'll promise he'll be back. We wanted to give you a kind of a glimpse into what he is and the being that he is and how special he is to us and how he got here. So, but yeah, like, follow, subscribe.
We'll see you guys next time.